Hi there, welcome to this short video in which I'll be demonstrating the use of the RuneScape Damage Meter add-on, what it does, and how you can use it to both measure and improve your performance as a PvM player in RuneScape. Now, when you first start up the add-on, this is what you'll see. Key things to note here are these two icons in the top left. If the damage icon is red, that means that the add-on cannot locate your damage value, which is this rune metrics window here. If, as is the case with mine here, yours is transparent, simply click on the rune metrics button, toggle off the lightweight mode, and as you see, as soon as it's not transparent, it immediately finds it and the damage icon is now green. At this point, we're ready to go bossing. Now, just a quick side note. In this footage, I'm overlaying the add-on's display on top of my Telos kill recording to illustrate how the add-on works. It is not intended for you to try and keep the add-on in front of your RuneScape window while you're playing. A second monitor to glance at it, or even just minimized to check when you're done with the kill is how I would recommend using the add-on. As you can see here, I'm about to start the Telos encounter, and the add-on's display has not changed since finding the damage window. As soon as I attempt to start an instance, the add-on will see that I'm about to fight Telos and load the appropriate layout for the Telos data that it's anticipating. After hitting the start button, I will be entered into an instance, and it is at this point that the add-on can locate the chat window, as it will see the instance expiry warning message in the chat log. Now that the add-on knows where to find everything it needs, as well as which boss we're about to fight, it will go ahead and load the available data for the boss, as shown here. Now, while the fight starts up, let's discuss what we're seeing here, starting with the fundamentals. Values or graphics shown in blue represent the current encounter. You will see that they get updated as I progress through this fight. Values in gold, however, represent the best values we've ever recorded. Every time you complete an encounter, the add-on will evaluate if the fight you just did was better than your previous best, and if that is the case, it will overwrite with the new values. The current ones shown in the fight in gold are the default values entered into the add-on, and they're basically just there to be shown. They'll be beaten by any successful kill of the boss, and then your kill will be the gold values instead, as I will show at the end of this video. So, now that we know what the difference between blue and gold is, let's discuss what's actually being represented by these values and graphics. The key point to bear in mind about Telos is that, for the most part, the damage is fixed, and this is especially true above 200 or 300% where his health value literally doesn't change. You know what your damage will be in phase 1, 2, 3, etc. before you ever enter the encounter. So while I do give these values in the brackets, they're not what's actually important or what is being represented by the bars. Instead, we are looking at the damage per second, DPS, on a phase by phase basis and representing those with the graphics. That is the only way to truly evaluate your performance in the Telos encounter. If we were simply looking at the damage dealt, then any 101% kill would be better than any 100% kill, even if the 101% kill was extremely sloppy and twice as long. And this is even more important after 200%, where Telos will have the exact same health value in the first 3 phases, whether it's 200% or 900%. You will do 150k damage to him in those phases, and the only way to really identify which was better between them is to evaluate how fast you dealt that damage, your DPS. However, in addition to this, there is some logic in the side to determine which kills are the best for the purposes of recording your best kill. It basically boils down to any 100% kill or higher will beat any 99% kill or lower, and in addition to this, any 200% or higher kill will beat any 199% or lower kill. By comparison, Solak is way simpler. It's just looking at their overall damage and comparing those to determine which is best. Now, as we get towards the end of this encounter, I'd just like to show off 2 more things. Firstly, Telos doesn't really have any strong indicators for when the fight has actually finished, so instead we determine this by looking for the player mousing over the green beam that shows up when he dies. So if you finish the encounter and your phase 5 values haven't been entered, just go check your loot, grab it, continue your streak, whatever, and that should take care of it. Secondly, I'm just going to cut to what happens if you go back to the boss having killed it and beaten your previous record, to show how your new time is updated to be your best time. As you can see, when we get back to the boss, we're still showing the values from the previous encounter. Even when we enter into the instance, it all looks the same. However, the second we actually start up combat with the boss, our current damage metrics will reset to 0, and the best damage metrics will be updated to reflect the new personal record. So this brings us to the end of the demonstration. If you'd like to try the add-on for yourself, the link will be in the description. If you have any questions or feature suggestions, feel free to post them in the comments section or in the Reddit thread, which will also be linked in the description. But most importantly, thank you for watching, and let me know how it goes if you decide to give it a shot.